Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through every single weapon inside of Modern Warfare 3 to see just how viable they are for you to use inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. This is going to include the aftermarket parts, the aftermarket conversion kits, and the MW2 weapons. So if you're new around here and you like to see how weapons perform inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. As well, down below is the link for my stream where I play a ton of custom zombies and other zombie related games, and it'd just be an honor to have you guys come and follow the stream over there. Now today brings something I absolutely enjoy doing, and I truly love this. This is when you guys have left me weapon suggestions down in the comments. So today we're going to be checking out a weapon that many of you have suggested for me to give a shot to, which is the FTAC Siege. So I'm really excited when you guys leave me weapon suggestions down in the comments, as you guys have found some just absolutely hidden gems, and this one is there as well. So a big thank you to each and every one of you, as yesterday morning I woke up to an unbelievable email saying that the channel has crossed 350,000 views. Holy smokes, I'm blown away. I can't thank each and every one of you guys enough. Without all of your support, that does not happen. So big thank you and props to all of you. Now today we're going to be checking out the FTAC Siege from MW2, and we're going to be taking it through all three tiers, taking on bounty contracts all the way through to see just how well this weapon performs inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. So by the end of today's video, you should have a really good idea on how the FTAC Siege performs inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So without further ado, let's get to the FTAC Siege review video today. Alright, welcome in, and here we are. We're going to be spawning in and checking out a handgun from MW2, the FTAC Siege. Holy smokes, I don't know why that was hard to say. Welcome in. So when we go and bring in the weapons for testing, the first thing I do when I spawn into the map is go ahead and put on my perks with no additions to the weapon to make it any stronger. I do run Deadshot, as you guys know, and we do have the Ether Blade and Golden Armor plates today as extras. So the first thing we do when we spawn in after putting on our perks is to head off and find ourselves a bounty contract inside of Tier 1 to see how the FTAC Siege performs inside of Tier 1, taking on a bounty with just white rarity, no ammo mods, and no tools to beef up the damage to the FTAC Siege. Now, these being dual weld was one I picked today because when I used to run DMZ, I really enjoyed running the FTAC Siege as dual wield. Now, I noticed the recoil and my hip fire on mouse and keyboard is definitely not where it used to be, as I played DMZ on controller. So if you guys are better with hipfire, I think these are going to be absolutely a beast for you guys to use. As you can see, when I get up close and able to hit the critical damage shots with the FTAC Siege, it definitely deals and dishes out some substantial damage to a bounty contract inside of Tier 1 for sure. But you will see on screen, definitely ammo is an issue. So we hit up the Mangler here, and Rocky boxed him until he was done, as ammo is definitely an issue unpack-a-punched with the FTAC Siege. Something I will say, I mean, it just fires bullets so fast that you will find ammo being an issue, I believe. So just make sure you're paying attention to ammo caches around the map and picking up ammo from zombie drops before you pack-a-punch this, and you should be doing pretty much okay inside of Tier 1 for sure. But definitely just a heads up, like I did have an issue this entire run with ammo with the FTAC Siege, so I just want to put that out there right away. For sure that was an issue for me. I'm not sure if anybody else had that, so I was off to visit the pack-a-punch machine next, to melee the pack-a-punch machine to make sure we keep our camo, and then pack-a-punch the FTAC Siege to pack 1. So now we are white rarity pack 1 on the FTAC Siege, and I want to go see how this handles a bounty contract inside of Tier 1. So we picked up another bounty inside a bounty contract inside of Tier 1. It was another Mangler, and holy smokes, like we just evaporated that Mangler. It was impressive. His health bar didn't even have a chance to keep up with the damage I was dishing out, which was truly amazing to see. As usual, weapon suggestions from you guys down in the comments are absolutely amazing hidden gems, and I just truly enjoy running them. So I can't thank you guys enough for the suggestions. Keep them coming, and I do have a backlog of weapon suggestion videos that that are going to be coming out, hopefully all of them before Season 4. So stay tuned for that. So now it's time to go and pick up our third bounty contract inside of Tier 1. We are now Pack 1 Legendary with Napalm Burst, and I was feeling very confident going into this bounty contract and just kind of fired away and dealt with that Mangler. Not much of an issue at all. Picked up a perk out of the deal, which was nice because I was running low on perks in my run today. So now it was off to Tier 2 to find ourselves a bounty contract inside of Tier 2 so that we can see just how the FTAC Siege performs against a bounty contract inside of Tier 2 without pack-a-punching it to Tier 2. So we're Pack 1 inside of Tier 2 with Legendary and Napalm Burst on the FTAC Siege, and we're running the dual weld. The build is at the end of the video, so stick through all the end to that, guys. And we picked up our next bounty inside of Tier 2, which was a Mimic. And I could already tell, like, the critical damage was doing awesome. I was feeling really confident taking on this Mimic here. I didn't even bother really trying to run away. It was just reload and fire a continuous stream of damage into the Mimic, and he was done before I even reloaded twice. So that's definitely something for sure that's awesome to see, to be able to take on a bounty contract inside of Tier 2, Pack 1, Legendary with Napalm Burst, and have it be pretty much easy work was definitely awesome to see. So the next thing I wanted to do was take the FTAC Siege and bring it to Pack-a-Punch level 2 and see just how much stronger this is taking on a bounty contract inside of Tier 2, considering how well that first bounty contract went inside of Tier 2, only being Pack 1. So we made it off to another bounty contract and picked it up inside of Tier 2. And then it was time to go off and see how a Mangler Tier 2 bounty contract, Pack 2 with Legendary and Napalm Burst, you know, how does the FTAC Siege deal with that type of bounty? And I have to say, again, I'm missing like an immaculate amount of critical shots on that Mangler. So if you guys are really demons, you know, with your hip fires, then these are going to be just an absolute laser beam for you guys. So the next thing to do is to head off into Tier 3, and in order to do that, I want to bring and put on my Pack 3 crystal, which I bring in to my match. So we put on Pack 3 on the FTAC Siege. Then it's to visit the Wonder Fizz machine to grab the rest of my perks, as I was running a little bit low on perks today. And then it's to venture off into Tier 3 and see how the FTAC Siege performs inside of Tier 3. So first thing we're going to check out is crowd control inside of Tier 3 without mags of holding, just Pack-a-Punch Legendary with Napalm Burst on there, and we're triple pap obviously in Tier 3. So, but how does it handle crowd control, the FTAC Siege inside of Tier 3 without mags of holding? Not a problem at all. As you can see on screen, I am definitely dealing out the damage and just handling the whole horde of zombies that was coming at me. Not much of an issue at all. The one thing I will mention on the dual wield FTAC Siege is I'm not a big fan of the reload. It seems to take a really long time to reload. So now I wanted to go and grab you guys a bounty contract inside of Tier 3 with the FTAC Siege triple pack Legendary with Napalm Burst, but without mags of holding, and see how well it performs. And I was really happy because we got ourselves a Mega Abomination, which is exactly what I wanted. Now this Mega Abomination was definitely behaving a little odd today, for sure. He got himself stuck in a house. Second time I've had a Mega Abomination get stuck in a house. You can see here at range, the FTAC Siege is definitely not able to crack the Mega Abomination's face, but when you get a little bit closer, it definitely does a lot more damage for sure. I mean, it is a pistol, so I didn't expect it to do much damage at range there, but I definitely wanted to show you guys to see just how well it performed when you're at range. And you can see here, this Mega Abomination bounty contract is like stuck inside the house. Like, I don't even know how he got there. It was so strange. But just to our left here of the Mega Abomination is the buy station. And there was another team there at the buy station that were leaving me to my Mega Abomination bounty contract for the most part, which was awesome. But here at the end, when I had to run off and come back for ammo, he managed to morph his way out of the house and onto the roof at this point, which was really strange. And then when I came to get some more critical shots on the Mega Abomination bounty contract, the other players at the buy station completed it for me. We got a nice legendary tool out of that contract reward rift, which was nice to see. So then it was time to pick up another bounty contract inside of Tier 3 and take it on and see how well this performs, and see if I can complete this bounty contract, you know, myself without having another team show up. And again, we're not using mags of holding yet, and I wanted to show you guys a Mega Abomination bounty contract inside of Tier 3 and just show you how amazing the FTAC Sieges are when you're up close and personal with a Mega Abomination. You can see just how fast we are dishing out the damage to this Mega Abomination bounty contract. We finished this bounty contract in less than 50 seconds with a triple pack napalm burst legendary FTAC Siege dual weld. So definitely something that's going to be viable for you guys inside of tier 3, I feel, for sure. Again, I'm going to just reiterate the issue I had with this was definitely running out of ammo. So the ammo reserves are definitely going to be something you want to keep your eye on for sure. As you can see, I'm just constantly out of ammo running around inside of tier 3 with these FTAC Sieges, but they definitely deal a ton of damage. Now, while I was playing, there was a team or a player that was pleading for help for well over 15 minutes in the match, and nobody had bothered to come and get him. So I said I would come and get him, and I got there and realized it was a team of 2 that was actually down. So stopped what I was doing, ran over and make sure we get both players up, because that sucks. We were down to 2 minutes left in the match. So at this point, if nobody's come to get them, I always feel like no one's going to go get them. So I try my best to go over there and make sure that they get up, and then I had extra self-revive, so I dropped 1 for each of the players so that they make sure that they're back up in the game, and if they go down again, they can at least get themselves back up without having to, you know, plea, as time was running out of the match, and I didn't really want them to, you know, not be able to exfil. So we made sure that we got them both self-revives and back up and into the action. And then it was time for us to head back into tier 3 and take on George, the Guardian of the Arches. And I was trying to find a new cheese spot for George here today, as he seems to be wising up to our cheese spots here. George has been going to school, and he's been checking out my YouTube channel. He's probably subscribed with the bell notifications turned on, so he never misses another upload for myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, because he knows all my cheese spots now, and he's not cooperating. He didn't even want to come over to do the stairs today. He's just like, yeah, no, I ain't doing that. I know what you're going to do. I've seen your video. I know how you all are calling me out and finding new cheese spots for me. So George was definitely not a happy camper today. But you can see we've got mags of holding on now, and the constant damage that you're able to dish out with mags of holding without having to reload with these FTAC Sieges inside of tier 3. Triple pack legendary with napalm is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. They just absolutely melt like just about everything in front of you. It's truly awesome, from HVTs, zombies, armored zombies, the dogs, mimics, manglers, you name it, not a problem. Mega abominations for sure. I mean, you can see the damage we're dishing out here to George as he's firing up his last laser attack right here, and that's the end of George. And these FTAC Sieges, again, you guys in the comment suggestion, crush it. You guys found so many hidden gems. It is just truly awesome. So keep them coming, and keep your eyes peeled. We've got lots of viewer suggestion weapons videos coming for you guys. So George here fires up his last laser attack. We're able to finish off George, the Guardian of the Arches, and go ahead and grab the loot, which wasn't much today. He had cash, a kill streak, and a 3-plate vest. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys was, of course, crowd control. Now that we have mags of holding on inside of tier 3, and reloading is no longer an issue, which was one thing I noticed with the FTAC Siege dual weld, was the reload time was a little bit slow for sure. So I did want to show you guys the crowd control with mags of holding, and again, you can see low ammo, but if you're able to continually just run over the ammo drops from the zombies, or visit ammo caches and just keep the FTAC Sieges full of bullets, you will definitely be able to dish out a ton of damage inside of tier 3 and all 3 threat levels inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games for sure. I mean, you can just see the carnage on screen, melting just about everything in front of me. But again, out of ammo, got to go pick up some more ammo again. So this is something you'll notice, I believe. I felt it a lot in my game, that the ammo count on the FTAC Siege is just a little bit low. But as far as damage-wise and whether or not it can take on things inside of tier 3 for you, 100% yes. FTAC Siege is going to be viable. When I went to ping my exfil, I didn't even realize how close I was to the storm right there. We made it out and got on the last helicopter out with the last players on the match, which happened to be the team I revived. So that was awesome to see. Now, like I do is always at the end of the video, this is the weapon build I used for the FTAC Siege in today's run. Let me know any changes you'd like to do to the build, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.